Alright, how's it going everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac and it's like 6:45 in the morning right now. I don't usually wake up this early, not like ever since I graduated high school, honestly. And even then I was mostly around like when I was a junior. But I'm up this early. I don't know why, I have no idea. I don't usually stay up during the night. I like more like waking up during the morning to whether it's like 10 or something at least, to have the rest of the morning to get myself ready, and then the rest of the day is for me instead of waking up during like noon or whatever and then having the rest of the day. I just like the morning to get myself ready. But that's besides the point. I'm rambling. It's early, is what I'm trying to say. So if I'm not coherent, then please excuse me because I woke up like 20 minutes ago. But I wanted to record this because I went on Netflix to see what was going on. I don't usually go on Netflix, I don't use it much, but there are shows on there that I do like watching. But one of them is One Piece, since I watched like the first, uh, well, I guess 130 episodes since I think 135, because I think that goes like from the beginning all the way to Alabasta's complete end, like with some filler. But they recently added Skypiea, and I've been waiting for mad long because I think it's been 2 years since One Piece was added to Netflix, and they just added Skypiea, which is like baffling to me, but at the same time, it's fire. And looking at that and seeing other shows, it reminded me like, yo, I watched One Piece in both sub and dub, and that's sick to me. I get both of the experiences. I get to hear all the English, all the Japanese ups and downs, hearing what I like and what I don't like. And it's a discussion that I see a lot online of like sub or dub. I have this discussion along with my friends who watch anime, like sub or dub. I if there's a show in dub, I'll watch it. If there's a show in only sub, I'll watch it. Like what language the show is in doesn't matter to me as long as there's subtitles for it. As a matter of fact, I prefer English with subtitles as long as they match, because I know Netflix has the original Japanese subtitles but not the English subtitles. So it's just super like it's super disorientating when you see something like that. Oh, excuse me. But for me, I don't have a preference. Like, well, actually, I do have a preference, but it's not like an overbearing preference. English, I like it more because it's my, well, not native language, but it's my second language. So I can at least digest it better. I'm speaking English right now. I can understand English pretty well. Even though it's not my first language, I know more English than I do Japanese, of course. So I'm gonna be preferential to that because I can, if I look away for 1 second and it's not like a serious scene or something from the show and it's in English, I can jump back into it. I don't have to rewind at all because I understood what was said, even if I look away for 1 second. Oh, here. What? In Japanese, I can't do that because it's not my, I don't know Japanese, it's not my third language. I have to rewind and process what I'm watching. And if you just space out of nowhere and you try to zone back in, you're gonna have to either skip what was said and not remember what happened, or go all the way back to where you zoned out and see like what happened. And that's why sometimes I prefer what's it called, English dub. But that's more like a minor inconvenience than it is an actual problem, since I could just very well try and learn Japanese. It's not like it's a harmful skill if I want to cut down that problem. And B, I'm here to absorb what's going on in the show. I chose to watch the show. Whether I'm interested in the show or not, I'm here to watch it. So I should be engaged in the first place, or at least like for me. If I chose to watch the show, it means that it interested me enough to want to watch it. And if it keeps my interest long enough to keep me going, then I should be the one paying attention. The show, already did enough to keep me interested. There's enough interest for me to keep going, so I should be the one paying attention to it, you know? Obviously, you don't have to put attention to something that you don't want to waste your time on. But if I don't deem this as a waste of time, then I should be the one paying attention, you know? Because then I'm the one wasting my time voluntarily, regardless of whether I like it or not. But sub and dub, I like both, you know? Like, again, with the One Piece example, I watched like the first, I think they dubbed, here. Like, when I was watching One Piece for the first time, like around like 2016, 17. I watched from the beginning all the way to the end of Annie's Lobby. So after that, it was sub, and then I stopped around like the end of Fishman Island. So I never got to Punk Hazard. And then when I picked it back up around 2020, I uh I picked up from Punk Hazard, and then I went all the way to the current day, which I'm still doing. And I got two experiences with that, you know, because I rewatched the beginning of it in English as well. So I I also have that experience again. It's still fresh in my memory. And what I prefer overall doesn't come down to like it doesn't come down to skill and how good the dub is, honestly. It's more like I have more experience and time with the sub, so I'm gonna prefer it. But the English dub isn't bad to say to say the least, I guess. It isn't bad in a sense of like, oh, this is terrible. This isn't like those meme dubs that you see on social media and everything. It's just like, how did somebody dub this? Why did somebody think this was okay? It's more like, I mean, it's passable. It's definitely passable. And I know I'm not selling it as much as I should, but it's really a thing of like you just have to watch the first couple episodes to see how you feel about certain character voices and how like not who's really voicing them, but more like how they're voiced. But one thing that you probably will like if you watch dub a lot is that a lot of Dragon Ball voice actors, like a lot of Dragon Ball voice actors are in One Piece in the beginning since it's Funimation. So you're gonna see a lot of I forgot his name. Excuse me, Chris Sabat. There you go. You're gonna see a lot of Chris Sabat. You're gonna see Krillin. I don't know his name, but Krillin is Usopp. Zoro is Piccolo slash Vegeta, which is Chris Sabat. Trunks, I think something Vale. I don't remember him. So sorry, but Trunks is Sanji. Uh, I don't remember who was Raditz. I think it's Bellamy. I think Bellamy's Raditz. Like there are a decent amount of One Piece, like Dragon Ball crossover like voice actors, but there's also some other ones, that I know my friend noticed a lot. Like apparently one of the characters is Lex Luthor or something, but I don't know. Point is, there there's some recognizable voices if you're about getting into it, and they do their job well. Just like they did in Dragon Ball, they do their job well here. Well, it's not even like it's a shonen. It's more like it's just a good voice crew. So it's reputable, especially for the time that they're in their career. But like One Piece aside, for me, dubs and subs, it's really just preference. Obviously, like if you were thinking like that already, then this whole video was a waste of time. But for people who are sub elitists or dub elitists, it's just like you know like what you like. Whether you like sub because you just like the way it sounds, it's natural language, it feels more natural, then yeah, go ahead, man, Or, well, go ahead, person. I don't want that to go and bite me later. But at the same time, I don't know who's watching. But yeah, go ahead, You never you never should feel like you should watch something because it's popular. Just watch something because you like it. It's so simple. It's super simple. You hear it a lot, but sometimes you just get caught up in like, oh, this is trendy. Let me watch it. Do I generally like it? I don't know. But I know it's popular. And if it's not popular, then I'll drop it. But you shouldn't be like that, you know? Enjoy what you enjoy. I know I didn't get into Jujutsu Kaisen until way later, but next thing you know, I read all the or not all the manga, but everything past where the season one ends, and I'm really loving it, you know? It really blew my socks away. And now I'm here because I enjoy it. And it's just really like, if you like sub, you know, by all means, all power to you. I won't judge you for it at all. If you like it, there's obviously positives to that. But if there isn't, then you know them. You definitely know them, and you acknowledge them. And if you like dubs, same thing. It's just like don't look down on somebody because of what they choose to listen to. Like if you're a sub elitist, don't look down on dub people. Why would you? They prefer their show in English, and all because you don't like it doesn't mean that it's an outright fact that dub is bad. It That's literally not true. There are good dubs out there for sure. Like I can ask a lot of my friends who watch a dub, like, yo, are there good dubs out there? And they'll say yes. It's not like it's an all-encompassing thing. It's not a fact, or your opinion is not fact all because you believe it is. It's your opinion, and I'll wholeheartedly respect it. But I won't respect it as soon as you try to enforce it onto me, like, or anybody else that you try to enforce it onto. It is your opinion at the end of the day, and so it's theirs. We all just gotta respect it, right? It's all about enjoying what you enjoy and respecting what others enjoy, as long as it's not illegal or harmful to others. It's always that caveat that you have to put at the end of it because you don't want to do drugs. You don't want to do that and harm yourself. You don't want to put needles in your body, bro. But yeah, it was this was honestly a rant, like a wholehearted rant. It got out of hand, but just kind of wanted to talk about it. Dub and sub, whatever you like. I hope you enjoy it. I know I enjoy both, so I can say that I have a preference, but I still like both of them no matter what. I will watch something whether it's in sub or dub, and I'll continue something whether it's in sub or dub. But whatever you guys like, whatever you, whether male, female, whatever gender, no gender, whatever you like, let me know in the comments. I wanna hear what you people like. But that's gonna be it for me for now. I just wanted to talk about that in my stupor or my sleepless stupor. I got like I say a good 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, I'd say a good five. So I got just barely under what I should get, but whatever. I'll try to get some sleep later. But hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. This really all started because of Skypiea being on Netflix, but I want to talk about it. I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments what you prefer, sub or dub or impartial. And yeah, I'll check y'all out. Y'all have a great day. And yeah, peace. Oh, yeah, like and subscribe if you like dub, sub, Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin. Excuse me, yeah, Mandarin. Argentina. Uh, yeah.